Guys, it's Kelly. I'm bringing out a perfume collection to you today. I thought that it would be kind of something different to go on my channel, just a little something. Sometimes you can learn a little bit about people and even get some tips when listening to people talk about their perfume collections. I've seen several on YouTube, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to do mine, and I'm just going to, share with you guys what I like to wear, and maybe you'll get an idea of something that you'd like to go smell and see if it's something that you would like also. So I am still on my iPhone. I'm filming in my dining room. I'm sorry, but I have this right here, and this little booger I think is going to be the death of me. It's a nice camera. I've had it for a really long time. I've just never learned to use it, and I don't have a tripod. I am still working on it. I'm reading the manual, as much as I can, but I'm trying to get there, guys. I'm trying to get set up so that you have a quality video to watch. But for today, as far as my perfume collection goes, we're going to just go with the iPhone and stick with that and move on. So, I want to start out by saying that this tray is a beautiful metal, very heavy metal tray. It is a cross between copper and gold. It's not really a rose gold, I wouldn't say, but it is metal and it has this hammered texture to it. It is really, really nice. It's super pretty with my perfumes on it. And I got this from Target, and I want to say I got it in the housewares department, and I want to say it was like $15 or $20 at the very most. And it being such a heavy-duty tray to display, and I like the fact that the light reflects off of it and that sort of thing, because these perfumes, some of them were not cheap, so I wanted something nice for my perfumes to sit on. One thing that I want to say to you is that, and I've been guilty of doing this myself. One of these I did purchase without smelling it first. Thank goodness I turned out to like it, but perfumes can get very costly. And so I wanted to say that I have over here, I have this little container. This is just a monogrammed acrylic container that I got from zoolily.com. And you can see I have some rollerballs in there. What I do, if it is a perfume that I'm really interested in, I have gone to the store and I have gotten, a small sample of it, or I've had somebody spray a card for me, or I've just smelt the bottle at Sephora or whatever. If it's something that I think that I might like, before diving in and paying a wad of money out for a large full size, then what I'll do is I'll buy a rollerball, use it for a while, make sure that it doesn't have an issue with mixing with my body chemistry, which can really happen, guys. Don't buy a full-size perfume until you know for sure that you can wear it without it interfering with your body chemistry, because what smells good in the bottle, sometimes when it hits your skin, it will turn and it doesn't smell the same as it does in the bottle. And just because it smells good on your friend doesn't mean that it's going to smell good on you either. You really do need to try it. So, with that said, what I want to say is this. I was already using Purity Cleanser from Philosophy, the brand Philosophy. I was watching QVC one day, and they were having a today's special value, and you got a whole line of the Philosophy Amazing Grace. You got a perfume, and it was a smaller one than this. You got a perfume, and you got the body lotion, and then the shower gel. The shower gel works as both not just a shower gel, but it also can be used for a bubble bath or as shampoo. And the body lotion, there were several other things, and it was, all of it combined, it was kind of expensive or whatever, but I was basing on what my ideas on what the girls on TV were saying, and I knew that I could return it because it was from QVC, and I thought, well, I can always return that if I don't like it. So I went ahead and I made a leap and I purchased it. Thank goodness I loved it. When I was little, I wore Love's Baby Soft, so that does tell you how old I am. If you don't even know what Love's Baby Soft is, then girlfriend, you know that I have got some age on me. But Love's Baby Soft was the very first perfume that I dabbled in as a young a young girl, very young girl. But that is what I started with. And then I moved on. When I was in high school, my parents, the first ever perfume purchase that my parents made for me was Lauren by Ralph Lauren. And I wore that all throughout high school. And when I got to college, some of my friends had different scents and things that they like to wear. And it made me think, you know what? I think I want to try something new too. So what I did do is I went to the Chanel counter. And yes, I went straight for the Chanel. I have Cadillac taste on a Volkswagen budget, and that's just the truth of it all. But I went straight to the Chanel counter, and I was dating my former husband at that time, and we looked at the Chanel. We looked at Chance. We looked at Allure. We looked at number 5. I fell in love with the Chanel Allure. And that became my signature scent. And I wore that for years. I started wearing the Philosophy about 5 years ago is when I finally, I got that from QVC and that Today's Special Value, fell in love with it. I love to use this first thing in the morning because I use the shower gel also, and I like to layer my scents like they tell you to. And so I do that when I just want to seem fresh and clean, and I'm just, running errands for the day and that sort of thing. After I discovered that I liked so many things from the Philosophy brand, I can't even say Philosophy, but after I discovered that, I found this one. I found the tester at Sephora, and it's Summer Grace. It is only put out during the summer months. They bring it back every single year, but it's called Summer Grace. The difference between this and that one, this one is a very clean smelling, fresh kind of perfume. This one, it does not smell like the beach. It doesn't have the coconut smell or anything like that, but it's a very floral scent, but it's a sweet floral. It's not overwhelming. It's not one of those that takes your breath and no one's going to smell you as you walk across. It's just a very soft scent, and that's what I really liked about the other Philosophy product. So I found that one, and I ended up with 2 from Philosophy, and I do only use that one during the summer. There's another one that I use during the summer, and it's this one here. This is by J-Lo. Now, I am not one of those people that will go out and buy celebrity perfumes. I've never had good luck with those. I've actually tried them before and not really felt like it smelled good on me. So I was watching Kathleen Lights. She did a video on her perfume collection, and J-Lo's, she said pretty much the same thing as I just said, that she's not one to buy celebrity perfumes, but when she smelled this one, she knew she had to have it. This is, as you can see, this is Miami Glow. There's a Miami Heat, there's Miami Nights, Miami Glow. The Glow is the only one that I like. It is summer in a bottle. It is, it just smells delicious. And then the one next to it is also one of my floral scents, summer scents. This summer scent, this is actually a limited edition from Escada. It's called Turquoise Summer. You can actually still get this. I saw, what would Lizzie do? Lizzie had this in one of her summer favorites for the month. And she was talking about it, and she was talking about how wonderful it was, and that she had already bought 2 backups because it was a limited edition, and she was afraid that it was going to get gone before she could get another. Well, what I did is I went to Sephora, and I got the Rollerball because I wanted to try it out, because I thought, you know what, if it's as good as she says it is, and I trust Lizzie, she's usually pretty spot on when it comes to things. I tried it. I only used it for 2 days when I went and bought the full size. It is delicious, and it smells exactly like summer. It does have the smell of the beach. It's not overly coconut smelling or anything like that, but it definitely reminds you of the beach, and it definitely reminds you of summer when you smell it. So I really like both of those. So I've got Summer Grace here, I've got Miami Glow by J-Lo, and then I've got Escada's Turquoise Summer. And those are the scents that I use a lot during the summertime, or pretty much only during the summertime. I have a couple that are just fresh, clean scents that I like to wear at different times of the year. This right here is by Lily Pulitzer. It's called Wink. It is the cutest bottle. I love the shape of the bottle. Of course, I love anything pink. But this is by Lily Pulitzer, and it's called Wink. I've smelled several of her others, but I got a tester, and I smelled it, and I fell in love with it immediately, and I had to have it. So I got that one. It's a spring scent. If I had to give it a particular season, I would give it spring. I would also, Marc Jacobs, right here, this is his scent, Daisy, and it is really fresh, and in fact I think that's what it's called, is Oh So Fresh. It's got the cute little floral thing at the top and that sort of thing. But Marc Jacobs Daisy Fresh, it is a very fresh but springy type of perfume as well. Let me see if I can set this down without knocking them all over. Okay, there we go. Now, so that takes pretty much care of all those back there. All of these here, all around are either spring or summer scents, except for this one. It's just my clean scent that I will use on an everyday. The other ones that I have Juicy Couture, the original Juicy Couture. It's, you know, I think anybody and everybody has probably smelled this by now, but it is a wonderful scent on my skin. I really like it. I get a lot of compliments when I wear it, and I'm like, oh, it's just Juicy Couture. I mean, you know, it's easier to find than it ever was, but I do know that they have another one. It's the Juicy Noir, so it's in a black bottle with a pink ribbon. It's the same exact scent. I don't know why they are advertising it as a nighttime scent, because it's exactly the same. There's no difference. And I think that if you'll look at other people's perfume collections, you'll hear them say the same thing. So this right here is another one that Kathleen likes. She said it was one of her favorites, and this is Viktor and Rolf's Flowerbomb. This is so mature, and it's sensual. It is just a sensual scent. Has a touch of spice. It has patchouli in it, which is a scent that I have found that if I can find that in a perfume, most often I'm going to really like the perfume. It's an expensive scent to put into a perfume. Patchouli, it starts with a P, and you can look it up, or if you look up the notes, you can just Google the notes of Flowerbomb by Viktor and Rolf, and it'll, you know, there's the spellings there, but it's called patchouli, and it must be a really expensive scent, because I've noticed that the perfumes that I have that are more expensive, they seem to have patchouli in it. This one's just a little bit of a warm scent. It's really good in the fall and winter, in my opinion. Over here, I have Jimmy Choo. This one is also a very warm, sensual scent, and it has patchouli also. So I did notice that I was beginning to run into how much I liked that particular scent in my perfumes. It seems to give each perfume just the warmth that I really like. If I had to go with a date night perfume, I would go between either the Flowerbomb or Jimmy Choo. But my number one is this one right here. This is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. Oh gosh, this is my absolute favorite, and if I had to say I had a signature scent right now, it's going to be this one. This is my go-to for any kind of dress-up occasion, a date, anything like that. You're going to probably smell this. Any kind of special occasion, and then some days when I just want to feel pretty, because there are days when we don't feel pretty, and sometimes, you know, our sense of smell can take us places that, you know, our eyes can't. This smell is so delicious. My mom smelt it on me, and she's like, what are you wearing? That smells fabulous. And I told her, I said, it's Dolce. It's by Dolce & Gabbana. It's just plain Dolce, and it's the one with the flower on top. Let me set it down there. It smells fabulous. I mean, it is just absolutely my favorite right now. I go from one to the other. I'm over here and over there. I go back and forth. But for right now, I'm really focused on that one. I love it. I do have a couple of samples. I have a little bitty, which is so cute to me. It's a little Miss Dior bottle sample. I think I got this as a perk through Sephora or something like that. I've not worn it yet, but I thought the little bottle was cute, so I set it out. And then I also have this one. This is, let me see, it is the Harvey Prince, and it just says signature on there, but it's just a little sample size, as you can see, and I've not even smelled of it either. It was just like a little perk that I got also. But that pretty much covers my main perfumes. Let me talk to you for just a minute about these. These Rollerballs, I've already talked to you about the Turquoise Summer by Escada. I also have, somewhere in here I have the Dolce, and let's see, this is, okay, this is the other philosophy that I'm looking at purchasing. It's called Live Joyously. It smells really good, but it's really sweet. So I'm trying to see if the smell is going to grow on me, but I'm working on that one. And then I also have this one, which is called Love Swept, and it's by Philosophy also. So I've got two Philosophy rollerballs that I'm thinking about purchasing the full size in. I also have this one, which is the rollerball of My Amazing Grace. And the reason I have a rollerball for it, even though I have the full size, is because this is what I use when I go on vacation. It is glass, of course. Please forgive my fingernails. They look terrible. But, you know, you can't take a full-size perfume. And so if you're going to travel somewhere, the best thing in the world is to have your favorite fragrance in a rollerball form, ready to go, and you can put it in a Ziploc bag so that it's waterproof, so if it gets busted, it's not going to be all over everything or in your makeup bag or anything like that. But that's why I have this one. Now, the last two that I have in here are two that I am really, really, really loving right now. It seems like everybody seems to be loving these. These are the Elizabeth and James Black and White. I purchased these rollerballs. I had heard so many things about how wonderful this smells. They've come out with dry shampoo and all kinds of different things. So I thought, you know what? I'm not paying what they're asking for it without getting a rollerball first. I am in love. I want to wear this every time I leave my house. It is absolutely wonderful. It's a very deep, warm, yummy, elegant, sensual kind of scent. I don't wear them separately. I wear them as a pair. I mix them. See, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I got one fingernail left on my fingers. I broke them all off moving this weekend. Anyway, these two, you will love them if you smell them, but you do need to try them on before you make the purchase. And so I suggest getting some rollerballs, and I got these from Sephora. So that is my perfume collection. I know that my camera skills suck, but you know what? I'm just trying really hard. I'm trying to put out some content that I know you guys might want to hear about, give you some suggestions and things like that. One thing I do want to tell you, if you notice the color of your perfume has changed, then it's time to toss it and get a new one. Because, you know, we don't go through perfumes really fast. Unless you use it every day, several times a day, I mean, just really on the daily. And, you know, it's hard to go through a full-size bottle of perfume. So if you notice that the color of the liquid has changed, it's probably time to toss it. Even if it might smell good, when you get it on, it's liable to smell a little funky. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that you might want to remember, please do this for me. Remember that your body has points on it where they say you should put your perfume. So next time that you go to add perfume, whether it's a roller bottle or a full-size spray, put it right behind your ears, of course on your wrists, but also on the back of your knees. I know that sounds strange, but that is the 3 places on your body, behind your ear, your wrist, and behind your knees, that are the warmest spots of your body, especially in the evening. So if you're going on a date, or you just want to smell luscious for yourself and you do want the scent to last, put it in those spots and don't spray it on your clothing. It's really, a lot of people spray their scents on their clothing, and it can stain sometimes, so think about that. And anyway, I just hope that you enjoyed this. I know that I've been talking for about 20 minutes now. I just wanted you to know that I love you guys. So many of you have subscribed to me, and you're putting up with my pitiful camera skills, and you're still giving me positive feedback. I absolutely love all of you. The ones that have subscribed to me, thank you so much. You have given me, a 46-year-old middle-aged single woman, something to do that gives me pleasure. I am so passionate about this. I absolutely am loving myself. And so while winter is burning slowly away, I'm going to let you go. But like I said, give me a thumbs up if you like this. Please subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'm just getting started, and I know it's pretty raw, but I'm loving it, and I love you guys for helping me and being supportive. You're so positive, and you're so sweet for coming back. I love you all. Have a great night. Bye.